Kyle Busch took his 200th NASCAR win by producing a dominant display in the Cup Series race at Fontana. The Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota driver won all three stages and led 134 laps out of 200 to claim his 53rd Premier Series victory. It wasn't a completely drama-free race for the 2015 Cup Series champion though, as he was handed a pit lane speeding penalty between the second and third stages. It took him just 9 laps to get back into the top 10 following the infraction, and a late race caution brought out by a tire blowout for Bubba Wallace effectively gave Busch a free pit stop halfway through the final stage as he had stayed out while other frontrunners pitted under green. That put Busch right in the middle of a lead battle between Penske drivers Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano. The Ford pair ran first and second at that final restart with Busch hot on their heels, but 5 laps after the restart Busch breezed past both and wouldn't be challenged for the final 26 laps. Busch maintained a gap of around 2.4 seconds over Logano in the final stages of the race, eventually crossing the line 2.35s ahead of the reigning champion, making it the first time he had come back from a pit lane penalty to win. The victory was Busch's 53rd in Cup, but his 200th across the 3 major NASCAR championships, drawing him level with Richard Petty overall, although all Petty's wins came in the top tier. Busch had been on the cusp of the 200 mark since his sweep of all 3 series at Phoenix a week earlier, and could have claimed it in Saturday's Xfinity race at Fontana had Cole Custer not held him off in the final battle. Keselowski, who led 42 laps while Busch was back in the pack, finished third ahead of Kevin Harvick. Ryan Blaney finished 5th. He was the only leading driver not to pit during the final caution period, having made a green flag stop a few laps prior. That arguably cost him a chance at victory as his tires were marginally older than the leaders on the final restart. Kurt Busch continued his run as the strongest Chevrolet driver of 2019 with a 6th-place finish for Ganassi, ahead of Denny Hamlin, who led 8 laps early on. Martin Truex Jr. rallied back from early race contact with a spinning Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to finish 8th, with Aric Almirola and pole sitter Austin Dillon completing the top 10. Dillon nearly didn't run the race after falling overnight. Haas Xfinity driver Custer was on standby to step in, being the only second-tier series driver left in California able to call up. His services weren't needed with Dillon completing the race, and running in the top 10 for much of the 400-mile event. Race result: pause driver team car laps 1 Kyle Busch Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota 2002 Joey Logano team Penske Ford 2003 Brad Keselowski team Penske Ford 2004 Kevin Harvick Stewart-Haas Racing Ford 2005 Ryan Blaney team Penske Ford 2006 Kurt Busch Chip Ganassi Racing Chevrolet 2007 Denny Hamlin Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota 2008 Martin Truex Jr. Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota 2009 Aric Almirola Stewart-Haas Racing Ford 2010 Austin Dillon Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet 2011 Chase Elliott Hendrick Motorsport Chevrolet 2012 Kyle Larson Chip Ganassi Racing Chevrolet 2013 Daniel Suarez Stewart-Haas Racing Ford 2014 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Roush Fenway Racing Ford 2015 William Byron Hendrick Motorsport Chevrolet 2016 Chris Buescher TG Doherty Racing Chevrolet 2017 Jimmy Johnson Hendrick Motorsport Chevrolet 2018 Matt DiBenedetto Vine Family Racing Toyota 2019 Eric Jones Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota 2020 Paul Menard Wood Brothers Racing for 2021 Alex Bowman Hendrick Motorsport Chevrolet 2022 Ryan Newman Roush Fenway Racing Ford 19923 Ryan Preece JTG Doherty Racing Chevrolet 19924 Michael McDowell Front Row Motorsports Ford 19825 David Ragon Front Row Motorsports Ford 19826 Matt Tifft Front Row Motorsports Ford 19727 Ty DeLongermain Racing Chevrolet 19728 Ross Chastain Premium Motorsport Chevrolet 19529 Landon Cassill Starcom Racing Chevrolet 19530 Darrell Wallace Jr. Richard Petty Motorsport Chevrolet 19431 Corey LaJoie Go FAS Racing Ford 19332 Cody Warder Pettiware Racing Chevrolet 19233 Daniel Hemrick Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet 19234 Reed Sorensen Premium Motorsport Chevrolet 19235 Joey Gasomba Motorsports Toyota 18836 Garrett Smithley Spire Motorsport Chevrolet 18837 BJ McLeod Ware Racing Ford 17238 Clint Bowyer Stewart Haas Racing Ford 130 Driver Standings Post Driver Points 1 Kyle Busch 1772 Joey Logano 1713 Kevin Harvick 1684 Denny Hamlin 1655 Martin Truex Jr. 1406 Kyle Larson 1387 Aric Almirola 1348 Brad Keselowski 1339 Kurt Busch 12610 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 12311 Clint Bowyer 11812 Ryan Blaney 11313 Chase Elliott 10814 Eric Jones 10615 Jimmy Johnson 9816 Alex Bowman 9417 Ryan Newman 9218 William Byron 8219 Paul Menard 8120 Daniel Suarez 7721 Austin Dillon 7622 Ty Dillon 7423 Chris Buescher 7324 Matt DiBenedetto 5725 Daniel Hemrick 5326 David Reagan 4927 Corey LaJoie 4828 Ryan Preece 4729 Darrell Wallace Jr. 4230 Michael McDowell 4131 Matt Tifft 3032 Landon Cassill 2533 Jamie McMurray 1934 Cody Ware 1235 Quinn Hofe 736 Reed Sorensen 137 Casey Mears 138 Ross Chastain 039 Parker Kligerman 04 B. J. McLeod 041 Brendan Gaughan 042 Tyler Reddick 04